Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Trip Advisor. I will be sharing day 1 of our 3-day trip to Yellowstone. So guys, remember, this was in summer, so we had plenty of daylight to cover as many destinations as possible in a day. Our first stop right after entering through West Entrance was Firehole River Drive. This is one of the only two spots that is safe for taking a dip in water. However, it's still discouraged to take a dip here. It's a 1 mile scenic drive that I feel is worth taking. Next, we went to the Mid-Bay Geyser Basin. It's smaller in area, but perhaps the most rewarding in terms of natural beauty. Look at that! Is that yellow algae? I'm just guessing. Anyway, on our way to the Grand Prismatic Spring, we came across Excelsior Geyser. It's on the same boardwalk and produces enormous amount of hot steam. Continuing further, this is a pic to give you guys a reality check on the level of crowd to expect. But the positives outweigh minor negatives here as the view is worth it. It's simply surreal and outwardly. Look at the vibrant colors of the Grand Prismatic Spring. For those of you interested in its top view, which I hear is more beautiful by the way, you could take Fairy Falls Trail. It's supposedly a postcard worthy view. However, we skipped it as it was super hot that day, plus the crowd, plus my fractured foot. Per my research, hiking from Fairy Falls Trailhead is a 5 mile round trip hike to spectacular waterfalls and is apparently easy. The top view of Grand Prismatic Spring can be viewed from Grand Prismatic Overlook Trail, which is en route. Anyway, coming back to our Midway Geyser Basin Boardwalk, look what we come across. This is like a mini version of the Grand Prismatic Spring, which you will pass on your way back to the parking lot. Next, we visited the Biscuit Basin. It has a variety of small and big geysers. Sapphire Pool is a pretty popular one. Our next destination is the most popular and well-known spot in Yellowstone National Park, the Old Faithful. It comes to life every 60 to 90 minutes. This is one way to view it, but you could also view it from observation point. It is a 1.5 mile round trip moderate hike and hence a good way to avoid crowds. Right after, we went to get some ice cream at the cafe. Initially, I thought this was the famous Old Faithful Inn that everyone should take a tour of before leaving the area. But I was wrong. This is just a shopping cafe area. This is the Old Faithful Inn. And now I understand why it's a must visit spot. Even if you don't stay here, do take a tour. It's worth it. It's around 100 years old and all the logs are from original construction. Finally, last destination of day 1, our campsite. It's around a 50-minute drive from Old Faithful and a very popular spot en route is West Thumb Geyser, which we planned on visiting later. We stayed at the Birdge Bay Campground and it is a popular spot for people interested in water activities like boating and fishing due to its proximity to the lake. Per my research, Canyon Campground is the best location for camping due to its location. However, we loved our campground too. And if you could score lakeside campsites, then it couldn't get any better. Look, my son toiling away to set up the tent. Our campsite was very conveniently located right across the restrooms and dishwashing area. If you are a camper, you would know that this feature is not available everywhere. But since it's a habitat of bears and other wild animals, there is a separate dishwashing area in all the campgrounds of Yellowstone National Park. Some of them, such as Canyon Campground, even have shower facilities and general stores at a walking distance. Beware though, these get booked out up to 13 months in advance. So if you are interested in camping in Yellowstone, do plan accordingly. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you found this information useful. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye.